The regional member organization IGAD has convened a national dialogue and knowledge exchange on development response to forced displacement in Ethiopia. National and regional government and development partners gathered to share experience, enhance collaboration to have a better impact on project implementation, as well as to support refugees and host communities. The Intergovernmental Authority on Development IGAD has lauded Ethiopia for its policy reforms and comprehensive approach to refugee management.
The government of Ethiopia has taken a series of bold reforms to expand the asylum space and promote socio-economic integration of refugees and asylum seekers. These measures, most notably the revision of the National Refugee Law and the championing of the new approach to refugee management, signal a move towards greater dignity, self-reliance, and inclusion for the nearly 1 million refugees hosted in the country. Key among these is the right to freedom of movement of refugees, and it guarantees access to national education and healthcare systems at par with citizens. Ethiopia has generously adopted a comprehensive refugee response framework that promotes more holistic and sustainable approach to refugee situations.
Director General of the Refugees and Return Service Eva Hassan said Ethiopia is hosting over 1 million refugees in flux from 34 countries. Ethiopia's approach prioritizes social cohesion, women's empowerment and environmental sustainability. She added,
Dr. Deep second phase marks a shift from displacement impacts, a shift from a traditional humanitarian approach towards a government-led sustainable development model, one that includes refugees as a direct beneficiaries, inclusion of refugee concerns into local development, and places social cohesion, women's empowerment, and environmental sustainability as the heart of our collective efforts.
For her part, Margarita Tenyo, UNHCR Deputy Head of Mission, described Ethiopia has long-standing tradition in hosting refugees, adding the nation has provided comprehensive framework to protect refugees' rights.
Ethiopia's long-standing tradition of hospitality is well known. For decades, it has been a place of refuge and hope for people fleeing conflict and persecution. Today, Ethiopia hosts over 1 million refugees, making it the third largest refugee hosting country in Africa. This generosity has been matched with bold policy leadership through the 2019 Refugee Proclamation. Ethiopia has provided a progressive framework that grants refugees the rights to work, freedom of movement, and access to education, access to healthcare, and other essential services in alignment with the Global Compact for Refugees.
The Ministry of Agriculture also stated its role in including refugees in efforts to ensure food security and environmental sustainability.
As the Ministry of Agriculture, we have a special interest in this work. Food and nutrition security, agricultural livelihoods, and environmental sustainability are at the heart of resilience. It is about ensuring that every action we take, whether in agriculture, education, health, or infrastructure, is part of coherent national strategy that aligns with Ethiopia's broader inclusion roadmap, as well as our global and regional communities. Commitments.
The regional project coordinator told EBC that action plans and recommendations will be established from the dialogue.
At the end of this meeting, recommendations will come out and action plans are expected, how best the coordination mechanisms can be strengthened, or if there are none, how best we can establish that coordination mechanism. It could be biannual, annually, so that they can come together again and see the change they are going to make in the coming period.